Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here, and welcome back to Ratchet & Clank. Last time, we pretty much got all the gold weapons, and more importantly, we got the Rhino, and I demonstrated how great these weapons are and how laughably easy Drek is with the Rhino. Today, I'm going to show off the goodies, since it's all I got left at this point. Once you beat the game, you could see your skill points, but I've already demonstrated that. This is if you want to see the credits again. Cheats. I will enter cheats in later. Cinematics. This is if you want to see some of the movies in between worlds. See? Like these, for instance. So yeah. The in-level movies, which are little cutscenes, really. The sketchbook, which I will show at least, look at some of the art that went into making the game. So here's some early designs for Ratchet. These are some of the concept sketches for Ratchet. We decided early on that he would be a bipedal alien creature with fur. And if anyone asks you, Ratchet is a Lombax. This was after they finally decided to go away from the reptilian thing I showed back in back when I did Planet Umbris with the post commentary. Now, I was having trouble finding these concepts for Clank. Clank, too, went through many forms. He was originally even younger looking with a bigger head and smaller body. In fact, at first, Clank was 3 much smaller robots. But in the end, we decided to use just one so that we could develop his personality more easily. And here we have the final sketch for our 2 main characters. Ratchet came into existence on paper for the first time within 2 weeks of the initial idea for the game. This final sketch was done about 3 months later. Fort Chronotos on Battaglia came from the top sketch. We wanted to create forested islands under aerial attack. Then we turned it into more of a tropical fort. Kind of the way development goes sometimes. The bottom sketch was one of the many from which we stole pieces for various levels. These cliff-hugging structures evolved into the cliffside machinery you could see in parts of the logging site on planet Eudora. They were originally part of a populated city, but we decided to make this a robot-only area. This is an element from the robot factory exterior on planet Cortu. The factory on this planet is where Clank is made at the beginning of the game. The top sketch is an early drawing of Blarg Depot on planet Gaspar. The bottom is the production design for Blackwater City on planet Railgar. The bomb factory on planet Hoban was derived from these sketches. Our original idea was that the inhabitants were mining ice and shipping it off-world. But then we decided that the Blargs should invade and convert all the processing plants to munitions factories. Blarg equals bad news. A hanging power source for one of our factories. Can you guess which one? I think that's for Orkson, to be honest. The top drawing shows off early concepts for the logging site on planet Eudora. This was one of our first worlds, and our initial goal was to create a forest city. It changed drastically during production. The bottom sketch shows off peaceful structures from the bomb factory on planet Hoven. Generator concepts for Gorda City on planet Olantis. Because the city is plagued by lightning storms, the inhabitants use the generators to attract the lightning and convert it into useful energy. Unfortunately, Drek wants the generators for his new planets, and the citizens don't stand a chance. One of the very first levels where we prototyped was Metropolis on planet Kerwan. We wanted lots of greenery built into the retro sci-fi buildings to create a unique contrast. We ended up removing most of the bronze caps, though, because they began to clash with the rest of the city. The world was one of the first big ones we built, and almost started a war between the designers and the artist. Honestly, I think the bronze would have been better if it stuck. This is the very first concept for Quark's HQ on planet Umbris. We removed the lightning rods after we realized that it made the central structure look too small. The general idea for Quark's HQ was that it should be very reminiscent of a World War II battlefield replete with bunkers, machine guns, and barbed wire. Here's a building study for one of the structures near Quark's trailer in Blackwater City. We ended up modifying it significantly throughout and the final result is a bit different. This is a good example of the palette studies we create for every world. This one was for Fort Chronotos on planet Battalia. We ended up changing the weather from a sunny day to a rainstorm, but the color palette didn't vary much from this painting. Gotta admit, these guys are really good. Two examples of the character sheets we use to model the enemies in the game. The top is a Blarg trooper, while the Blarg commander is on the bottom. We love our robots. These are some of the many head designs we created for the robot troops who fight Ratchet. And if you look closely, you could pick out our animation director and our lead character designer. Let me guess, he's the one on the very top who seems to have hair? Possibly? Here's Ratchet's first ship. Too bad he wrecks it so early in the game. We wanted it to be a real homemade job, held together by chewing gum and wire. We still can't agree on exactly why he crashed it on planet Novalis. I'm glad they acknowledged that. Finished sketches for Quark's ship and the courier ship that Ratchet and Clank acquired. The idea was that the courier ship would be slow, clunky, durable vehicle, kind of like a mail truck. Quark's ship, on the other hand, was designed as a luxury craft. Not too fast either, but stylish and comfortable. This is the original sketch for the Blarg fighter that Ratchet and Clank would pick up on the Gemmik base. We were going for sleek but deadly, and it shows. Many of the enemies in the game pilot vehicles. This one turned into a helicopter piloted by a Blarg commander in Metropolis. He's a nasty one, but it's the only time you see him, though. The grind boots, mine glove, and what originally was the defense drone glove. We changed the way defense drones work midway through the project, so we no longer needed that glove. Here's one of our concepts for Giant Clank. Unfortunately, the huge shoulder-mounted guns didn't make it in because they just weren't practical. But we did manage to keep Ratchet on Clank's back. Some fun designs. One made it into the game. 4 didn't. Can you pick out the winner? I'm assuming it's that lower left one, maybe? The Many Faces of Big Al. This was the first NPC, non-playable character, we put into the game. He's probably what most people think game developers look like. Sure. One of the weapons that went through many iterations on paper was Ratchet's wrench. We didn't want it something too generic. Plus, it had to function as a tool and a weapon at the same time. It's mistakenly called an axe by many, but the label is appropriate in some respects, since you probably wouldn't want to get whacked by it. I never saw Ratchet's wrench as an axe, really. I knew it was a wrench ever since I first saw it. Designs for the Visibomb gun, top, and the suck cannon, bottom. The suck cannon was one of the first weapons we designed, and one of the few where the name stayed the same throughout the development process. It just had such a nice ring to it. The top 2 designs were final versions of the Hydro Pack. The bottom sketches are the designs for the Glove of Doom and Bomb Glove. The Glove of Doom is an office favorite. Another early version of Ratchet. Notice the different proportions, lack of eyebrows, and stripes. This was also an early box cover concept. This one should look familiar. The cover for the US game box was derived from it. But more importantly, it was the first image of Ratchet unveiled to the world in March 2002. And we're back where we started. I'll show images for the... Like, this is what we have for the American version. I'll show what the European and what the Japanese versions look like, but that's it. Now, much like Spyro 2 and 3, we have the Epilogue. I will say, though, the Epilogue actually doesn't really connect to what happens in the next game or anything, but there are little hints that could still subtly foreshadow it. I can't zoom in on these either. So, details. Ratchet, the furry mechanic who created a panic. Deadly gadgets. Top 10 gift ideas for this holiday season. Ironically, Christmas is over at this point. I was on reverse. Racetrack tragedy claims 5 robots. The interstellar nosy news. Washed up. I'll do anything for a few boats. Quark. Candid photos inside. Robot caught in the act. Ratchet's love interest. Shocking news about Drek. The race was fixed. The truth. Is Skid hooked on Nano? Fitness tips from Quark's trainer. Bounty hunters at each other's throats. Heavy artillery. Morpha Ray ends galactic hunger. Gadgets of tomorrow. Latest innovations. Visibomb review. Top 10 weapons. Gadgettron Con. Think you can handle the Rhino? Interview victims of the Rhino. Upgrades. Learn how to get after market parts at an affordable price. 101 ways to clean your pipes. Popular plumbers. Will plumbing ever be the same? The water worker asks the same question every day. A true story. I saved the galaxy from an evil mutant strain of dry rot. I kid you not. Tips to fixing derelict turrets. Hydrogenator. Zoomerator. I meant to say this before I go to the next page. I meant to say the plumber in this game, at least, in the original few games, was voiced by Neil Flynn. And Neil Flynn was mostly known for doing a lot of TV show, but what's ironic is that when he did the plumber, at the time, he was doing the janitor on the TV show Scrubs. And it's just kind of ironic, really. So, moving on. Prime. Robot of the Year. An exclusive look at how Clank saved us all. Reader digested. An Amiibo ate her, and now she's in love. How long is your wrench? Which nanotech do you really need? I can't read the other little stuff on top. The Railgar Times. Rhino salesman pleads not guilty. Novalis native claims his brother turned into a chicken. Amiibo attack. Well, he finally got arrested. Battaglia Chronicles. Lone Commando wins war. Or so he says. Reinforcements have arrived. What took them so long? Outpost X11 updates. Oh, hoverboarder. The best way to a man's heart is through his rib cage. Z400 sneak peek killer combos. Back-breaking moves. Zoomerator giveaway. Free stuff for only $2.99. Win a hoverboard of some kind. How Skid gets his extra altitude. Oh, boy. Homes and Bunkers. The #1 official guide to the Umbris system. Bank seizes Quark's estate. Auction begins now. New sectors. East Umbris. Central Umbris. Winnie Vile? Huh? I can't read that one. South X6B. Blarg Town. Third Moon. Umbris Station. Quark District, Quark's... Oh, this is in bolts. According to this, Quark's estate is worth... let's see if I can count this. 850,970,099. It's worth that many bolts. Ratchet and Clank, the motion picture. Oh, how ironic when the game was released, and just how ironic at the time is all I could say. Very ironic. Oh, hot bots. Entertainment for robots. Oiling gears. The best lubrication for your sensitive parts. Top 50 robot actors. Turbo Twins. Helga's workout plan. CPU overclocks. Improves performance and satisfaction. Help Girl shows off her servos. Interview XVB8 models. Party at the Hotbot Mansion. Tools Express. Extend the life of your wrench. I don't know why I talked like that, so please. Okay, we're back to that. Oh boy. And once you get the gold bolt weapons, you get a making of video and commercials. I'm not going to show the making of video because reasons, really. I'll see if I can show off a commercial, though. Oh, there's two of them. The decoy glove ad, the Devastator ad, and the Morph-Array ad. Oh, which one should we watch? Oh, they both look good. We'll play all of them.
That is Corey. He's helping us with our inflatable decoy test for Ratchet and Clank.
Man.
Wow.
The inflatable decoy, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Oh, you're also seeing a lot of beta elements in the... Oh god, I missed that. I missed that from the old days. I never did see these ads back then. Alright, let's see what the Devastator offers.
Okay, Pete here is going to try to hit, hold on, that target with the Devastator, a rocket launcher designed for Ratchet and Clank.
Oops.
Oh, man. Oh.
Devastator, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Yep. Live in your world, play in ours. That was a great tagline. Alright, one more, the Morph-Array. Let's see how this is going to turn out.
That is the Morph-Array, and that, of course, is Jerry.
The Morph-Array is used in Ratchet and Clank to turn your enemies into chickens.
No, wait, before you do that, just explain to me how it's going to work.
Jerry's a chicken. Are you sure we can turn him?
Get the chicken!
The Morph-Array, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Oh wow, the Rhino. Alright, well, that's it. I'm not going to show the making of video. I'll watch it myself later, to be honest, and that's it. Man, seeing those ads and seeing the old tagline and the old bloom sound, just good times. Wow. Alright, that's it. I am done with Ratchet. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done yet. Silly me. I meant to do one more thing. So, there was one for cheats. For cheats, you actually have to input them yourself. But to input them, you have to defeat Drek first. Then you need to do a combo thing to activate it. So, for this one, I will use all the cheats, really. So, for Big Head, for Clank, you need to flip back, Hyper Strike, Comet Strike, double jump, Hyper Strike, flip left, flip right, full second crouch. There we go! Hey, Clank! You doing okay there? Oh, you can only do this once you unlock the cheats page. So, Big Head mode for enemies. Stretch jump. I hope that counts, or no. That's not a stretch jump. Stretch jump, flip back 3 times. 3. Stretch jump, flip back 3 times. Stretch jump, flip back 3 times. Yeah, that didn't count. I need more space to do that. Okay, here, this should be enough space, so. Stretch jump. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2. Damn it, Ratchet, come on. 1. It's because Clank's big head's weighing you down, ain't it? Stop it. Come on, you can do this. 1, 2. Why is it not? 1, 2. I nearly had it. Come on, I can do this. Okay, you know, no thruster pack then. I want to activate these cheats. Come on. Oh, great. Now I get it right. Did I... Let me look at this and make sure. Stretch jump. Okay, so... Why can't that not be a stretch jump? Okay, I got it. It doesn't say big head enemies. Oh, yeah. Okay, big head mode for NPCs. We need to... Shoot. We'd have to go to another world to see that, and I know just the world to go to. Let's go to Metropolis for that and enable that cheat. I should also point out, when you enable these cheats, they stay enabled. I'm not sure how you disable them, though. I think you can turn them off in the cheats mode. There's also an alternative method for the big head mode for NPCs, apparently. Alright, let's try it. Let's see. Flip left, flip right. 1, 2, 3. Comment. That's a hyperstrike, my mistake. Flip left, flip right. 1, 2, 3. Double jump. I did that wrong. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3. I did it wrong again. Alright, let me look. Left, right, 1, 2, 3. Why is it not working? Alright, let me try this alternate method. Left, right, 1, 2. There we go, I got it. Now I need to find Al, because I need to see Al's big head. So where's that? There's the taxi. Oh my god! Oh my god, now I need to know how big Drek's head is at this rate. Wait, will this take us to Al? Okay, yeah, it will. Oh my god. Oh man, it might throw off your hitbox a bit, though. Al? Al, you okay? Looks like you had a little accident with your head there. Okay, big head mode for Ratchet. It's a good thing I'm here, because I'm gonna need a lot of space for this one, because you actually need to use a glide for this. So let me look at big head. gonna need to back off some. This one's gonna be tricky. Okay, this one, you need to... okay, here we go. I hope this will give me enough space. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. I was looking at the wrong one, so... 1, 2, 3. 1. Stretch jump. Oh my... God, it messed me up. Okay, why? This is why I hate having to input these. Okay, let's try this again. 2, 3. Excuse me, is this not a full second glide? Is there a way I can now... Oh yeah, you can... This is how you have, this is how you can turn the cheats on and off. I want to input all these cheats, though. And I did what it said. Okay, I'm going to put the thruster pack back on to make this easier. I'm going to get as close as I can here. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Full second crouch, stretch jump, and a full second glide. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting this right. Help. Moves. Ledge grab, traverse, glide. It's called a boost jump. Is this not a full second? This is to make Ratchet's head big, but I can't get it to work. Probably because with the whole full second crouch thing. Yeah, screw this. It just makes his head big. Invincibility. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. Well, this makes you invincible. Mirrored levels. There's an alternative method. And trippy contrails. This one I need to see. This one you'd have to wall jump like 10 times, and I'm not really in a good place to wall jump. I guess when you see, I think how it works is when you grind railing, you kind of leave some kind of effect from what it says, but just seeing his big head. Now I'm curious to find other NPCs just to see how big their heads are. But yeah, that's it. That's everything I could show off for Ratchet and Clank. I'm so endlessly... I'm just glad later games make it easier with these cheat codes, is all I could say. Oh boy, this is just so amusing. I just wish I could get Ratchet's head big. Alright, I know just a good place to stop. Right here. This is perfect. Yep, this represents the series perfectly. And let me turn off that cheat for Clank. Whoa! I'm so used to him having a big head, it looks so tiny. Oh my god. Is it me, or is his head extra tiny than what it should be? That's just what it looks like to me. Anyway, that's it. That will do for this episode of Ratchet & Clank, and that's it for Ratchet & Clank. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. For me to reiterate of the series, Ratchet & Clank is a great game. The series itself is great and excellent, and as of now, I think it seems like Insomniac decided to finally put it to rest. But who knows, they might remake the sequel. Who knows, though. So right, now that that's over, what my next Let's Play will be, an obvious hint as I'm gonna give, it's on the PS2 still. It's part of it's a new series of a new game, and we're gonna do a lot of sneaking. A lot of sneaking, a lot of stealth, a lot of thievery. It's no different from Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. So yeah, that is it. And I will see you guys in my next Let's Play.